And welcome back, everybody, to another stream of Holocure Gachikoi. I am Nomad Technician, the alien intelligence VTuber, and I hope that everybody is doing well. Sorry for the delay. I was messing about with Discord, and I just realized that the account that I use for the Fugi isn't actually set up properly, so I messed around with that a little bit. Sorry about that. Speaking of, I'm also half an hour late because I did actually I was busy doing stuff. In this case, I was building my new bed. Yeah, this I don't have all the parts yet, but it is coming along quite nicely. So looking forward to that. And I kind of got a little bit lost during the building. So I hope that is forgivable. What are we gonna do today? We are going to try to get Anya Melfissa to Gachikoi level. Anya is quite an interesting one. Last time, a very, very nice person was generous enough to guide me to the new location of the wiki, which I actually need to check that. Oh, it should be okay. Yeah, there we go. So this is the new wiki page for the Holocure wiki, and yeah, I've already got it open to Anya. She's an interesting one. Oh yeah, they also direct me to a very nice play style, which is the main weapon play, which is actually something that is astonishingly enjoyable. It has to be said. I quite like it, so I will continue to do that, because otherwise the Gachikoi is like just grinding through the levels, and it's not really a challenge, and it's not really something that is interesting in any way, and it's not very distinctive from the playthroughs aren't particularly well. The characters aren't particularly distinctive as that at that stage, so I'm gonna go with the single weapon playthrough. I am not going to play on hard as a result, so I will probably play 3 normal games for each 3 normal levels for each character instead of 2 hard ones, which will amount to 21 XP as opposed to 20 with 2 hard games. Is it 20? How much is it with 2 hard games? Anya, where are you? There you are. Oh, it wasn't here. It says in the achievement brackets, doesn't it? Not this one. Fandoms. Anya Melfissa. Clear stage. Normal is 7, hard is 10. So 2 hard would be 20. Oh no, a new clear is 20. There it is. New clear is 20, so that's 40 XP. 3 of those are actually slightly more. Yes. Math. 3 of those would be 42, as opposed to 40 with these. So we are good. Yeah, we'll probably need 3 games. So let's have a look at her build. Yeah, the upgrades, I do have the weapons disabled. The weapon limit is at 1, or well, 0 additional ones. We do take full items, so that is something that we will build. We don't go hardcore because we're not insane, and we do keep the G rank on because that is required for some of the tougher, well, no, that's required for the harder ones, isn't it? So we should be good, one way or another. Something just beeped at me. You're fine. You're fine. Yes, I know I'm live. I checked. All right, and we got a new chapter of that. Very nice. I also changed up how the in-game background music worked. So previously, I had the background music on on its own thing. I actually think that I need to put this down a little bit more from what I'm seeing here. I think a minus 40 decibels should be fine. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully. Yeah, so what we're seeing here is... Why is the foreground and BGM? Why is that? Oh, because I haven't laid this out properly. Just give me a second. I'm gonna need to adjust the volume in this. Where was it? It's the BGM extended, and I need to adapt you to be... Oh, we actually have more than... Ooh, there's quite a few more that haven't been... Oh, because I restored this. Dang it! Yeah, the alerts are also on where they shouldn't be. So I'm just going to rearrange a couple of things real quick. Just give me a second. The game audio is on that one. The BGM should be on... Actually, the BGM should probably be on 4. Yeah, the alerts are gonna go to 5. Alright, that should be okay. Yes. Is that the same? Let's look at the other ones. Backgrounds are on 6, actually. Okay, yeah, I can put that there. That's fine. Background is on 6. 5 is... What are you? Chat. So 5 is alerts and stuff. So I should put the other alerts on 5 as well. Which are there. So yeah, you already are on 5. Perfect. What do I have on 4? I think 4 is unused as of yet. Nope, there's one thing in here. What are you? I have no idea what you are. But you probably should only be on 6. Oh, that's BGM on 5. You're on alert. Yeah. Okay. With that being said, is the microphone, all of my own voice stuff. 2 is the foreground audio. 5 is that, and 6 is that. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. We're also not muted. Great. The browser tab also works fine. Perfect. All right. So, items. I think I might have already prepared her because we do have membership, we do have nightly milk, and she is very much a pickup range and defense sort of character, which is fantastic. We are going to drop all 4 of these. I was considering doing a Shackles run. It might be interesting with her because she actually does use Candy Kingdom Sweets and Breastplate and membership. Now, this is attached to the character, so that works. That is attached to the character, and that is attached to the character. So these 3 work. Not all of them work, not all of the negatives, but these 3 work. So this would negate these negatives. I feel like Kusugaki Shackles is only worth it if you have no more than 1 non-negative item, excluding Shackles itself. So at least 4 of these. Because negating 4 is worth it, negating 3 I feel is not, so I'd have to take 1 more. Problem is, I'm gonna take Limiter, Nightly Milk, and Promise... That's 1 too many, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's fine. So I have 3 with a negative, 3 without. And if I were to swap this out, I basically would have to swap Promise Tiara and one of the others, and those 2 are actually weapon attack size and pickup range, which is both as good for her because she has a melee attack and she benefits from pickup range, or the limiter. The limiter could be discarded in my opinion, and I do believe that Promise Tiara is also fine to discard. So I might try to run without these 2 and just build something else. build the shackles one, because it does eat, like, one of them gets eaten by the shackle and another one would be another negative. I'm not sure which other one to use for the negative. The other thing that I've changed is I have gone away from the scaling, because I'm not using weapons, so I don't need the scaling. That's pretty much it. What now? Who now? Oh, it's... Okay, I do need to check that. Just a second. We're gonna do one run, and then I'm gonna have to get something to drink, because I forgot to bring something. Alright, so we're gonna try this loadout. We're gonna drop Devil Hat, Researcher's Code, Shackles, and Headphones, and the rest we are going to take. Alright, so we are going to play with Anya, obviously. We are gonna do stage mode. Problem here is we only have 2 levels that are not yet cleared. But, if I'm not mistaken, replaying one of those should be... Well, actually we have the stage 5. Oh. And of course the first person in the chat is a bot on Twitch. Hey! Isn't that fantastic? Where's my stream manager? There's my stream manager. Where's the guy in chat? There you are. Let us report you. No, not modding. Timeout? No. Nope. Nope. Report. There we go. Spam bot. Bot. This one tried to sell views in chat. Go. Yes. And block it. Hey, and you're gone. Goodbye. Seriously. Oh, it didn't actually remove the message. That's brilliant. That also didn't remove the message. Why didn't you remove the message? I don't think I had that since I changed how the chat overlay worked. So I might have to do this in a different way. How do I do this? How do I get rid of you now? That's a good one. That's a very good question. Because this will stay here until it is either scrolled up out the view, or until I can remove it manually. I was hoping to be able to remove it manually, but it seems like I can't. No, it has been removed. But the message is still here. That's... Ooh, that's not very nice. Okay, even that doesn't work. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into how to get this type of chat in a different way. Yeah, that's... I like stream elements, but getting a combined chat is pretty much impossible due to the way that they've done that. That being said, oh, it's isn't it the ground, what is it called? The ground thingamajig. I'm gonna need your address, and then I can put that in here. Ground control, there it is. And now I've got that in here. Hopefully, no. I want the entire thing. Okay. That doesn't actually show me this one. Huh. Well, that's a bit... That's a bit iffy. That's actually not good. Okay, what can I do for you? Interact? Would that help? Nope, I can't actually remove that. Well, that is stupid. Huh. I can silence you, but that's not what I want. I can inspect you, but that's also not helpful. Hang on, I can reload you. I can reload you. Reload, yeah. I can clear the cache, and that should do the trick. Okay. Good grief. Yeah, I've got to find a way to like remove this type of message, because that is not something that I want. I was hoping that I had found a way to do this. This is so annoying. Well, there we go. Dang it. Gotta restart that at some point. Alright, so we're gonna do stage 3, 4, and potentially 5. That will be interesting. I will go with the support item, sure. I can just stay here if I wanted to. Researcher's code. We're gonna eliminate that immediately. I will go for breastplate. That will be extremely powerful, and this will actually allow me to immediately upgrade this. And we do have membership. Membership at this stage is less than ideal. I kind of prefer to have more of that. Oh yes, nightly milk, please. We're gonna go with the weapon or sharpen. We have 6 stacks of sharpen. We could go for nightly milk, reduce time between attack weapons. That's way too powerful. Dang it. I mean, with her pickup range, this is kind of... This is pretty dang impressive, not gonna lie. And she's gonna get the pickup range up to the full screen, essentially. We could go membership now. Nah, I'm gonna go with that. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I can see the appeal. I can see why the movement would be a bit of a problem. We're gonna eliminate Devil Hat, and we will use Candy Kingdom Sweets. He does not care. Oh no, that was a damage. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. So, if I do 1 and 2 damage each. I still out-heal that. Not by a lot, but I do out-heal it. I can actually do this, and there's a 60% chance that they take more damage, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Because this will immediately increase an insane amount of damage right there. I think I probably can do the no thing run with Anya. Yeah. Oh dear, that didn't do any damage at all. Oh no. Oh no. It does 3 damage. Oh. Okay. The Promised Tiara would actually be interesting here, yeah. And the limiter, sure. And I got a pickup range upgrade. Yeah, why not? We do not want the Kusugaki Shackles. We are gonna take membership here. And I guess we can take this. I mean, it doesn't do anything really. This is already leveled up. We can do limiter, we can do breastplate, we can do nightly milk. I think breastplate is the right way to go here. Actually, is probably the character to go with the... It's still not quite enough. Still not quite enough for the entire display to be... Yeah, I'm not impressed, I can tell you that much. That being said, she doesn't do a lot of damage. And if I move around, I guess she will do more damage. Higher heal and reduces all damage dealt by 7% each after waking up, and you can not sleep again for 2 seconds. Increase pickup range, glitched may take one. Increase pickup range, defeating targets grants sharpen. We're gonna go with sharpen. We want more beam. Oh wait. Can I actually get more max from this? I think it's 40, 50, 60, isn't it? Take my A, chop aura, which is no max 50, but the max damage goes up. Okay. Alright, let's... Because we were running around in the beginning, so there's no reason to not to do that now. Decreased damage of the main weapon, but increased damage... not quite what I was looking for. Are we gonna go for debugger? For membership? No, for the upgrade. This is the melee weapon, by the way. Good grief. Yeah, sure. We are losing the holo coins anyway, might as well go for that. Debugger, slumber, candy sweet, candy sweet. Do I look like I give a fuck? The answer is no. This is actually a very interesting way to play this. And interesting for me. I admit that this is not something particularly exciting to watch. Like standing there and just doing not a lot. Probably not your idea of entertainment. I can see why the level 5 might be a bit of a problem. Because she will struggle with the ranged attacks. And there are a lot of ranged attacks in level 5. So yeah, I can see where the problem would be there. So how am I gonna compensate for that? Yeah, by the way, she does pick up everything on screen. Like there's no escaping that. And she's getting more pickup range. Why not? So basically with her, if there's too many enemies on screen, you just stop moving and she falls asleep. If there's not enough enemies on screen, you just move along and you deal more damage. So you can take out the enemies and then... Well, you can take out the enemies faster, meaning that you free the few respawn slots. Because that is how this works. Like, there is a maximum number of enemies that will spawn. Yes. And as a result, yes. Debugger, nightly milk, slumber. Debugger it is. Sure, I'll take that. Another debugger. That will be a nightly milk, sure. I probably could store these and just use them once I have everything upgraded to level 3. Because I will get enough upgrades and I care little about anything else. Except for the super items. And the super items, if I find one, that might be worth it. Well, hang on, what can I actually find in these? I don't think there is this. Oh no, the super nightly milk would be the one here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go HP here. And I could have waited this out, to be entirely honest. And I think I will wait this out. Oh no, it did A damage. Or, well, some damage. Right, I mean, this is quite... It's quite funny. I'm not quite sure that is fun to watch. Okay. Crit up. Crit up isn't bad. It's not really a crit build. Yeah, that's kind of where I expected to end up with. We're already, like, after 7 minutes we have the build complete. So yeah, I think the drawing random stuff is not really worth it. I think fishing for super items might actually be worth it. I mean, if you do the non-moving one, then you might not even pick anything up. Let's be honest here. Because these, unfortunately, do not get picked up. Let's clean out the area a little bit. Yes, please. Because that is increased 5%, increased damage by 5% for each empty weapon slot. We have 5. So that's a 25% damage increase. That being said, I mean, okay, this does improve, but this also improves. And that is weapon damage already by 20%, which is slightly less than that, but it also increases crit damage by 10. Got the mark, I don't like the mark. We're gonna increase... would put it up to 10%. 25%, yeah, this is definitely the one to go. Sure, upgrade this. Bloop. With the knockback, it actually can't approach me. That's it. Already done. Sure, let's get Slumber done, and then we are good. Holocoins, and more holocoins, and more holocoins. I think that doing a first one is probably like a level 1 hard stage is probably an option. Oh, that was the wrong way. There you are. Like a level 1 hard is probably possible with just the main weapon. He is that strong. Like, I mean, look at this. If she had this plus additional weapons, I wouldn't have to do anything. I mean, at this stage, I don't have to do anything. And if I do want to do anything, I just do this. Yeah, HP up. And I think we're gonna go with this one. 15% per... I mean, haste is strictly better, but I have to find haste. It's a bit of a problem right now. And that being said, I do have to do a couple of things. I need to move you, and I need to move you to the side a little bit so that I can see things. Alright. Low enemy count means we move. Crit. Crit is at 29%. Max HP is at not quite 200 yet. I'm gonna go with the HP. Like, the crit is nice, but it's not what we are here for. I'm not impressed. Does this actually hurt? It does hurt a little bit. This actually hurts more. Sure. Okay. The attack up, sure. The crit up, sure. More coins! Oh, crowbar. Ah, that would give me more knockback. I'm not that interested in knockback. I'm interested in... unlimited power! Good grief. Like, seriously. What the heck is going on? Oh dear. Oh yeah, haste, sure. Another haste button, yeah. And she's asleep. Oh, that's ridiculous. And heal. Ooh, another haste. Sure. We are not even level 50 yet. And we won't be getting super collab because we don't have any items. Max HP up? Crit up? Max HP. I do want to get over 200. I wonder why her and Ollie are so popular. No. Would be the short answer to that one. Not enough enemies around to actually go for this. That could be interesting. I don't need more pickup range. Like, seriously do not need more pickup range. That is, we are good on that. I'm quite certain. I'm really quite certain that we are in fact good on that. Oh no, they almost deal damage to me. That actually did hurt. I'm impressed. Oh, that's the damage. That's the ranged guys now. We do have ranged guys, I think. That was hilarious. Holy shite! Hey, you back there? Come here. D. And another coin, and probably more coins. Critter. And more coins? More coins. And attack up. Good. Ooh, yeah, I kind of want the more HP. The more HP was fun. What's funny? So before you kind of want a target-rich environment, but you don't want too target-rich of an environment? If that makes sense. So, yeah. We're still good. Still good. Still good. We are... Technically, we're still good. Oh, she doesn't heal either. Okay. Yeah, at some point she does have to move. Alright, so maybe, well, on stage 1 I probably could do a non-moving run. A fully non-moving run. Not quite sure that it's the right place here. I don't think that I could do level 4 or 5 with this. Maybe with different items, maybe with different drops. I don't know about different drops. I'm really not that sure. Always haste. It's a triple coin. That one is maxed already. Okay, strengthen this one. Even more attack size. That is fantastic. Ooh, the freeze is completely irrelevant. We are not gonna throw it away. Am I? Would I change anything for the ghost? Really? Would I really exchange any of the? Yeah, these are gonna get nasty really quickly. Not for the ghost, but for the neutralize thingy, I probably would exchange one. And at that point, I would also exchange one for the haste one. We are not gonna go trumpet. I don't hate myself that much. Ooh. Another haze. I mean, realistically speaking, this actually won't be able to damage me. Not in any meaningful way. Like, let's be honest. I will just heal that away again. Almost reloaded. With the infinite swords. Sure. And no. Speed is at 100% plus. I don't need any more. Realistically, I do not need any more. Yeah, but the sword does struggle to put out enough damage. I do see that. So yeah, there is a bit of a slight issue with that. So yeah. I can see that. I can see the issue. It is certainly present. But the advantage is, once the super is reloaded, you can actually just sit there in your super and just heal. Because that still triggers. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Oh, that looks dangerous. Are we already? Yeah, we are already on the 20-minute mark. So let's get rid of that. Where's the other one? I had two. Oh, that's not there. I think a speed up might not be the worst idea. Let's sell this as well. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't bad at all. Alright. Huh. I think she's struggling a little bit. Alright. For the time being, I will get myself something to drink. And then we are gonna go for the second game. Be right back. Okie dokie. Do we want to adjust a couple of things? So a couple of things to note were as follows when it comes to the armory. This actually was necessary. Picking up the, well, gaining more pickup range was really necessary. The 30% was nice, but the 100, 200, 300% were what kind of allowed you to attack everybody on screen. So if I drop something, it's probably going to be the Nightly Milk. Which would mean Nightly Milk and Promised Tiara. Breastplate was nice. I could use an additional healing item. Increases damage of main weapon and special attacks by 1%. For every 6 points of total max HP. So if I go defense and max HP build, this might be a good one. I like the haste on this. This scales nicely, to be entirely honest. It does scale quite nicely. It is quite difficult for me to say which one to... This is quite nice, that's quite nice. The Nightly Milk is the only one that I might be considering to kick out, and then using the Picky Pimon. Increase attacks and knockback effect of him by 10%. The knockback effect is nice, it's not that necessary. Dealing more damage would be better. That would play right into that. I kind of want to try that, so we're gonna swap those two out. Gonna see how that goes. Nope, not the character I've tried to play. It's only those two, alright. We're gonna try to clear this one. We'll take the healing item, because that actually did help us quite a bit. And yeah, initially we really don't want her asleep, because... nope, not you. Yes, you. Ooh, both of those are nice. We are gonna eliminate shackles, and we are gonna take this one because we want the higher drop rate. This is a scaling item. So that is what we will be going for. I don't want to take membership right now. This doesn't increase the stack size, so we are going to go with this one. Sure, I don't think we'll ever need that, but yeah, why not? Technically, they are the main weapon. It might be worth it. It might actually not be the worst one in this one. In this case. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We're only a minute in. Eliminate headphones. We're gonna take you because 40% haste. All right. Sure. Another one of those. Good grief. This doesn't count as a multi-shot, so you can't just generate more of these weapons. Sure. Alright, we got that. That's nice. Another one that we now have. It does mean that we basically go through all the levels as well, like stage 1 through 5. So we are actually gonna complete our collection of these enemy cards, or whatever they're called. So I really do like the fact that I now play this in the way that I'm now playing it. We're already losing the 3, so we might as well benefit from it more. Max HP is the way to go, though. So I'm not interested in crit. I'm more interested in filling this stuff up. That was probably the worst choice that I could have made there. Pickup range? Limiter? I wanna maximize Piggy Demon because that is max HP. That will hurt a little bit. Then I will kill them quite a lot. Right. Ooh, that's the damage increase, so we are gonna swap you out. We're gonna strengthen you. Ooh, we got that one. That one's actually quite nice. I think we're gonna swap this out and we're gonna increase this. I can't remember whether there are a lot of ranged attackers on this map, but I get the feeling that there might be. I don't know, she doesn't really have to be afraid of anything because of her defense stat. We're gonna go with this one. The only reason why I'm moving around right now is because there are so few enemies spawning. I kind of need the bonus, which is a weird idea. Like there's too little enemies, so I'm running around to decrease my defense, increase my offense, and just generally using these few form slots as best as I can. Ooh, HP up. Yes, please. 5.5 minutes, so almost at the next boss, which spawns at 6. At which point we will transform into a sword, I guess. Just to get this done with faster. 52 living weapon. We are concentrating on skills during level ups right now. And items, because items we can get from something else. And that's done. We can get from the boxes. Slumber. Well, of course, if we find the right stat, like, we will take the stat. The right stat would be pickup range or health, haste. Not necessarily crit. I don't think crit is the right way to go with her. I tried that last time and it didn't really do much. I mean, maybe it did. I have to admit I didn't pay that much attention to her, to the damage dealt, because that was not the point. Get rid of the limiter. And we're gonna upgrade breastplate once. HP. That was a mistake. Okay. Almost at the 8-minute mark. Oh yeah, we didn't have breastplates at level 3 yet. Oops. Haste, yes. Yes, please. I will take a little bit of haste. Flower. I think we're gonna go with the solo stamp for now. Really, this one? Okay, sure, we're gonna swap this out. Are we gonna get a... Nope, we're not. Let's heal up a little bit. Good grief. Ooh, we have the ghost stamp. That is a very difficult one to ignore. And we have the size up stamp. Also a very difficult one to ignore. That's, by the way, what the ghost stamp does to her. You can see why I might have wanted that last time, don't you? Another haste. Yeah, we'll take the haste. And we got this one. Yeah, let's like that's 15%. That's 20%. And that's 25%. Yeah. I will need some speed up for this because your last adversaries are interesting, shall we say. Pickup range, yes. Nah. Another health up. HP up stamp. No, not stamp. HP up attribute. Oh, let's heal up a little bit. No. He's lacking a bit of damage, as you can see. Like even the defensive upgrades don't actually prevent all damage. So let's wake her up a little bit and let's rampage through here. We did get that, but her main weapon is a melee weapon, so it's not really something that we can make use of. I will not use the damage stamp. That is not one that I'm very interested in. But I could use that to upgrade something else. I think... Do I need one more, or is that already enough? Let's see. You are a level 2 stamp. Yeah, that is already enough. I think. Swap that. Strengthen that. Swap that. You're a... Nah, not quite. Swap that. Strengthen that. And swap that back. I mean, I could strengthen that right now and be happy with that, but the... I actually do benefit quite significantly from getting more of the stamps dropped. So, we are trying to get more of those stamps dropped. There is one. In fact... Oh, that's quite strong. That is quite strong indeed. That might be worth more than... Actually... And reduce the time between all weapons by 30%. This might be stronger than this. This might actually be stronger than that. Okay. This might actually be stronger than that. We are gonna improve you. I'm kind of inclined to ignore this one. Just sell that and drink from this. Max, max, and this one is also max, so we might get away with this. I kind of want to size up for this as well. Although, do I need the size up? Not really. This triggers even if she's not asleep. So that is actually really good. Max HP up increases damage, so... Holy! That is a lot of damage. Like, that is... That's... I think that's a build. I would call that a build. Sure, more haste. Why not? This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. But this is absolutely ridiculous. I just eliminate everything and then I move a little bit just to get everybody closer to me so that I can do that again. So that they can come on screen and just die. And with the delay that they have, I can actually move a little bit and my attack stuff will be up before I... Oh no. Oh no, that is ridiculous. Alright. I don't really need that. They don't really have the attack speed to do anything to me. Good grief. Yeah, I'd say that's the build. I think I could go into infinity with this. Yeah, come on, come on, closer. And it's dead. That was a 16. That was a 16-minute one. And he wouldn't even have gotten close. Yeah, max HP. Is there any way to actually check how much bonuses I'm getting from everything? I don't think there is. Like, I'd love to know what this one actually does. The Picky P man at this stage, because I have a lot more base HP than I had in the beginning, so that should give a significant bonus to my attack. I'm not gonna move. Oh no! They hit me once for 3 damage. An entire 3 damage! And... oh shit! It wasn't fully loaded. No! No! Ah! I didn't pay attention. Dang it. Oh, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that again. Oh, this is gonna be painful. It's gonna be so painful. No! I was almost done with the run as well. Well. Nothing you can do about it. Ooh. Breastplate immediately. Because all I have to do is basically run through them now. Yeah, we're gonna go breastplate again. Limited headphones, get those. I could have gotten speed. Do I go membership? No, not yet. We're gonna go this one. Sure. They cannot actually damage me. These guys now cannot damage me, so... This is bloody ridiculous. Come at me, bros. Come at me. Wada. That, again, strengthened my attack and defense. This should actually be a better run as a result. Eliminate researcher's code to take Picky P-mon for more damage. Yeah, I wasn't full health because I picked up an item that increased maximum HP. And that's it. That's the only reason why I wasn't full health for a moment. Sure. Yeah, the idea is to get the weapon up, and then once that is done, you can go for the skills. Of course, you want to pick up like important items if they present themselves. Come on, guys. Come at me. Promise Tiara, yes, please. Okay, yeah, I can see that. If I can get the mushroom one, that would be fantastic. That would be actually fantastic. Yeah, this doesn't increase drop rate, so... nothing new, nothing new. A limiter. Now there will come a point, obviously, when they can damage me, because this, as of yet, it's still the same build as last time. We are going to go with the Awakened Keris. Alright. It is still picking up some of the background noise in the microphone. Not the background noise, but the game sound. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Yeah, these guys can damage me, obviously. But it doesn't really... It's not really a problem, I guess. Stop for a moment. Oh, I'm fully healed. Fully healed already. take this. Let's strengthen this. Let's take Mark. It's not the worst one. And... oh. Oh, they actually can damage me. Okay. We are now at the point where they can actually hurt me. Good. Good to know. Let's seal that away for a moment. Right. Let's sleep that off. But yeah, the stone is probably one of the better ones. I just ignored that I didn't have the special ready. That was entirely on me, and it was not Anya's fault. If only I had realized. Let's eliminate this. Living weapons. Living weapon, I should say. Oh, we're gonna go very aggressive. Membership. God, I hope that I can get that again. That would be fantastic. That would be very sad if I couldn't get the Bibu. I can't remember what it's called. That would be very sad if I couldn't get that. Bugger, sure. Can't remember what it does. Probably should read through that again. And then we go for slumber. I want to check what it was actually. Skills. Defeating. No. His pickup range. If a target is within any pickup range, melee weapons have a chance to cause the target to become glitched and may take 1 or 2 extra hits per attack. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I want to go for slumber. Dang it. I don't need the healing right now, but there should be. There it is. Another Candy Kingdom thingy attack. Slumber it is. I love her little avatar, I really do. I like her design a lot, I like her personality a lot. I don't watch a lot of streams, and there aren't a lot of I want to say shorts, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's not the word that I'm looking for. Clips. There we go. There aren't a lot of clips of her, which is a bit sad. I wish there were more clips of her. Alright. The flower. I'm not interested in flower, but I am interested in getting you one. Sure. Not the one that I'm looking for, but I will take it to strengthen this. More pickup range. I think we should be good for now. I don't think there is much left to... Sure, we'll take the markup, the marking stamp, not the markup stamp, the marking stamp for now. But I am hoping for either, well, the stamp would probably be the best one to go for, because that actually guarantees that you are picking up a lot of the stuff that you need. That would be fantastic. Let me check where our speed and pickup range actually are. I think pickup range is good. Alright. Pickup range is at 538%. We are perfectly fine with that. Speed is at 101. We can do with a little bit more of that. Let's face it. No, we're still picking everything up. Up there we have something that we haven't picked up yet. Maybe a little bit more pickup range. Could be working. But he wasn't even in range. Yeah, that's the point of the marking stand. I don't have to be in range. That's the beauty of it. Alright. Oh, they don't actually... Well, they do get glitched, but that one refused to get glitched. Alright. Alright, let's try not to get ourselves killed this time. It would be fantastic. Pickup range is at 578. Kind of want to get this over 600. I think that is kind of the point where you don't have to worry about it anymore. Right. Good grief. They actually did quite a bit of damage. And they're quite hard to kill. Alright. Well, let's see. Oh no, I failed. Increase attack. We've got the size up. Not really what I'm looking for. What I'm really looking for is that one, if I can get it. Size up is an okay substitute, but I'm kind of looking for B-bonus one. This time we do have the... We kind of want to draw them in, so that is what we are going to do. We are going to move around, which allows them to close in faster. And we're going to stop and heal. While the healing's good. The slowdown is actually really powerful. I didn't expect that initially. I kind of want to get more speed. Come on. Pickup range is at 618. We're gonna take the speed. Speed. No more pickup range. These are all maxed, so I can sell this. I only need 2 levels. That was unfortunate. It almost went wrong. Not the trumpet. No, not the trumpet. I'm not gonna keep that trumpet. Because I don't like the trumpet. And it is really, really quite annoying. What I would like to see is Bibu's little thingamajig. That would be lovely. Lovely jubbly. Takes seconds until the next boss appears. And it's here. There it is. Yep. Die already. Yes, thank you very much. Haste up. Yes, thank you very much. And triple coin. Not really what I'm looking for, but a haste up, another one. I will take that. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. Since there are no ranged enemies right now. We should be good. And we are good. Holy shit! They do not take prisoners. Good grief. Okay, I will heal up a little bit here. There it is. There it is. Okay, there we go. Eat shit, motherfuckers. Wow, okay. That is an overwhelming amount of these guys. I might have to rethink this build. There's not enough healing in there. I mean, I could have chosen the other one. But the problem is, like, the standing still. Can we do anything with the standing still? I mean, the body pillow would be a more defensive build. Do I want to go full defense on her? all healing is doubled. A healing build on her? Like a full healing defense build? What would that mean? What would that entail? It would entail body pillow, because reduced damage taken. It would entail full meal and nurse's home. I guess so. There was a max HP build, wasn't there? I mean, just bandage would be an interesting one. Instead of going membership, no, that's 10%. That is reduced damage. This gives you max HP and gives you healing. This gives you max HP. This gives you reduced damage. This gives you reduced damage. This gives you reduced damage. This doesn't. I kind of want to keep this, and I kind of want to keep the other one. Do we still? Yeah, I still have to get rid of one. I can't make this one. This build? Really? No promise tiara? I mean, I could see it. I could see it makes sense. This is a very defensive build. So reduce damage by 10%, reduce damage by over 10%, reduce damage by 25%, gain HP and give yourself more attack and special attack. Not sure that counts as a skill attack. I think that's probably the way to go. The limiter is something that you need to get the attack range that you kind of require. And the rest is a full defense build. I'm gonna try that. I think this is gonna be my last run for tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be my last run for tonight. I will try this though. This is a full defense build. And we are gonna go full healing and full defense. And the standing still. And I think I'm gonna go with the projectile shit, because that is what is killing me, realistically speaking. With the healing that I have right now, I don't think I'll need anything else. I didn't find that one yet, which is a bit unfortunate. Really? Kind of want that for the reduced attack time. I really kind of need the armor or something that does like passive damage. And neither the body pillow nor anything else is that. Really? Are you kidding me? There is breastplate, finally. Alright. With that, we can actually, like, waltz through them. Damn, body pillow isn't charging at all. I know it is. There it is. See it now. Right. So. The ghost is really good. I think on this map, there's a lot of stuff that can be very good. Right. I cannot actually be damaged at this point, so that's actually fantastic. Like even at the 5-minute mark, this build is immune. Yeah, the shield, like the body pillar, does take damage, but that's because it doesn't apply damage reduction. Absorbs more damage, deals more damage, heals more damage. Yeah, I don't have the milk anymore. Is there a breastplate that actually does legendary things? Be a good question. Okay. Just need to check something. Alright. We are looking good so far, but then we are only at the 6-minute mark, so that doesn't tell us anything, to be entirely honest. But that being said, it is a full defensive build, so it should be interesting to see what this does. Oh, body pillow goes above that. I forgot. Ooh. Yeah, another HP increase. Sure. Okay, we are starting to take, yeah, we are actually starting to take damage, actual damage. But that is, that is not a lot of damage at this point. And the shield does regenerate decently quickly. We'll have to survive for a bit. Oh yeah, I only have the shield now. The thing shield. The ranged weapon shield. The projectile shield, there we go. We can't forget about that. I should take the pickup range as well. Like that. Pick up this, which will only do that. I could increase the haste stab or that one, or I could use this natively. I think I'm going to do this natively for now. Because the base effects are always better than the improved versions. So unless it's something that you really don't want to use, go with the original effect. Good grief. Yeah. More attack power? Oh no, I'm taking damage, question mark? Oh, yes, that was a total of 4 damage. Okay. Pickup range is 478, but yeah. any other bonus I would have dropped, but haste is a bonus that I will never, well, very, very rarely drop. If it is just not useful for the character, but it is very useful for this character, so this is what we're gonna go with. It's a pure defensive build, and as of now, it is looking more effective than the old one. We'll go max HP, because that will give us actual damage. So yeah, I don't want to pick that up, but I kind of don't want to move. Yep, more coins. Alright. Not all that interesting. This is a pretty decent build, is what I would call that. It's a very, very defensive build, admittedly, but it is quite nice. Will that always be effective? No. Against masses of ranged fire, that will run into trouble as well. Primarily because even the... Like, for one thing, if it's a boss, you will run into trouble because it doesn't really deal with boss stuff, boss projectiles very well. But that's not what I have. Ooh, the mark stand. I actually will swap that out. That's slightly annoying because now I've used that and I'm pretty sure that we will run into the ranged enemies in a moment. Yeah, we are now taking a significant amount of damage. The healing does work very well, but if I do let them come close, and I kind of do want to from time to time, because otherwise I will take care of these very, very quickly. So it's kind of a tightrope walk thing. Okay, well the boss can't actually outdamage my healing. Which is interesting. That's triple coins, yes, and that is an improved Keris. And that's more max HP. And that's more healing. Once per second. Weapon attacks may heal a random amount up to 5 HP. Except that this won't be. Well, like they don't even go through my shield, like these guys. Minutes and some seconds. If I can avoid it, I don't want to use the special. Was it after the 14? Was it? Yeah, it was after the 14-minute mark that the ranged adversaries start. More haste. Yeah, again, haste is something that I will sacrifice a lot for. Still. Holy shit. This is so stupid. Oh dear. This is so bloody ridiculous. And the sheer amount of damage that I'm dealing with the armor, combined with the damage reduction that I have, I can out-heal most damage. And when I can't out-heal, I can just use my special to deal with, because that makes me immune. Perfectly balanced. Again, more haste. Or, well, the pickup hits is almost at 500%. It's pretty decent already. Okay. I think that's a pretty decent combination, to be entirely honest. They're all maxed out. I don't think I will change that for anything. I don't see a reason to. With that, the healing is actually high enough to pretty much outpace even the ranged attacks, which is ridiculous. So, okay. I mean, from everything that I get damaged, I also heal that back within a couple of seconds. That is, and that's the boss. And that goes to the boss. Oh, you can increase crit. Sure. Pickup range or speed? Pickup range is 518, could be a little bit more. Right. And we're back to sleeping, essentially. Oh dear. Why? I think this build is... It's an interesting one, because of the sheer amount of stupid. Ooh. 1652. Collecting up these guys now actually doesn't provide me any... Really? Really? I just triggered the shield, by the way. Just because I can. Not because I need it, just because I can. I don't think that would have made much of a difference. Let's upgrade this once more. And let's get that done. And we should be able to clear that out. Which is what we we haven't quite done. Oh, that is actually not. Oh, there we go. We will take some movement speed. Because these guys are actually pretty dang quick on their feet. We're gonna upgrade this. Oh, dang it, I should have saved that. I should have saved that. Pickup range. Sure. Dang it. I should have kept moving. Should have kept moving. I think this build can do it if used properly. I just screwed that up there. Dang. Alright. Well, I'm afraid that's it for today, because I still have to do some work on my new bed. And it is 10 PM right now. So I'll take about another hour to finish what I want to finish today. And, yeah. That's it from me. This was another try to get everybody to Gachikoi, or at least Anya Melfissa. It didn't go that well. Is that a fair assessment? I would say so. We still have a little bit to go. We made it not quite halfway. Yeah, that will be quite. It's an astonishingly painful build with her, because her main weapon. Thanks for that. Because her main weapon isn't all that good. So, yeah, we'll see next time on whether we can get her up to Gachikoi. Speaking of next time, few announcements about that. I will play Holocure every Friday. I will play Captain of Industry every Monday. And on sometimes on Saturday I might do a surprise stream, but on Sunday I should normally make a stream. I wasn't able to the last 2 weeks, unfortunately. I think. I definitely wasn't able to do it last week. I will try to get one in this weekend. I won't be able... I don't think I will be able to do the stream tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. But I have a new game that I haven't played yet, which is Airport CEO. Looks interesting, so I will have a look at that as part of my first impressions thing. And once that is done, once the first impression is done, we'll see whether we will play that a little bit more often. Another one that I have lined up that I would love to play is Reika. The kind of witch house building, home building game. It's supposed to be quite a relaxed one. It looks quite nice. Just one little problem. A little problem that I haven't come across too often. And that is, I don't know whether I'm allowed to stream that. Here's why. With developers nowadays, especially when new games come out, you get one of two ways to get permission to stream generally. One is you look in the terms of service or on their website, and they will have a dedicated section that will tell you, like Airport CEO, Captain of Industry, and Holocure. They have dedicated places where you can look, and I think Factorio as well. They have dedicated places where you can look up whether you can stream it or not. And generally, it will generally be included as, yes, you can do it. Very rarely will it say, no, you can't do it. Or you get games like Atlas Fallen, Reign of Sand, and V Rising, I think was the other one, where you get a fairly quick response from the developer, where they say, sure, we're happy to for you to stream it, or no, we'd rather not. And they will, give you explicit permission to do that, to monetize it, and to potentially even use some of their assets that are associated with the game, like screenshots, official media that was published, that kind of stuff. And then you have the worst type of developer in this regard is the same that are like the people that developed Reka. They have no mention of anything about streaming on their TOS. One of the problems, and this is something that I kind of want Steam to fix, is I'd like to know what the TOS and the EULA is, the end user license agreement, before I buy the game. Because if I have to agree to it after I bought it, I mean, if I don't agree to it, what do I do then? Well, I can refund it nowadays on Steam. But if I want to buy it to stream, I'd love to look it up. Because if not, I will ask permission to stream it first from the people that publish it, or from the people that have developed it. Either way, they will either be able to answer me or to point me in the right direction to get the answer. For Reka, I haven't received anything back. I wrote to them twice. I asked them for permission to stream. I linked my channels. I indicated what type of stream it would be. Like it would be a first contact, so a first impressions type of deal. And I heard absolutely nothing back. That has been for 4 months now? No, for 2 months now. I haven't heard anything back. And yeah, that's, I mean, if they say no, that's fine. On the other hand, I can understand, like, a small streamer that has literally, like, 2-3 followers now on the combined channel. Like, I think I have 1 subscriber on YouTube and 2 followers on Twitch or something along those lines. So, not a lot, I'll admit. I understand that. You might not be interested to... there might not be enough incentive to answer that. But if that is the case, I'm pretty sure that your company has a policy on whether to allow monetized streaming or whether not to allow monetized streaming. I don't have the option to monetize my streams. I mean, outside of people can in theory give me money on Twitch. That is true, but I'm not associated with Twitch. I'm not I can't remember what they're even called. I have no way to like play ads on Twitch. I have no way to play ads on YouTube. I have, in fact, no way to monetize on YouTube. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't give me money. You could give me money on Twitch, admittedly. And I think you can go through Stream Elements, which I don't think I've linked anywhere, but in theory, that it would be an option to give me money through PayPal, I think, in some way. I haven't looked into that. It's not why I'm streaming. But even then, even non-monetized, there's no rule written. It is their IP. It would, in theory, be fair use if I did a video about it. If I make a first contact, like first impression stream, that's a very, very, very dark gray area, to the point that I'm not sure that it would align with fair use under most laws, under most legal systems. It's certainly... It's a stretch under the US laws, and most other countries are more strict than that. So I would not feel comfortable to stream a first impressions video or do a first impressions stream without having the permission to do that. And yeah, so I won't be playing Rika on stream. That's the gist of it. I'd love to. It might become kind of the stuff that I do in my own time to relax and just enjoy myself. But I'd love to play it on stream. I just can't. Or well, I just won't. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I get the time to play on Sunday, because my normal Sunday event, my D&D group on Sunday, won't be playing for at least 3 weeks, I think. So the next 3 weeks I will be streaming Sunday evening, potentially also further on Sunday, depending on how much other stuff I have to do. That being said, I also want to produce a video series that I haven't gotten around to yet, and that's kind of something that I will want to do fairly soonish. So I might use the time for that. But yeah, there will definitely be streams on Sunday, and I'll probably use the time in the evening to try and get the video series started that I was planning on anyway. Once that is done, I plan to make a couple of shorts as well on YouTube, because I do kind of want to get established on YouTube with the video on demands. It does remove a lot of pressure to stream basically too regularly, and it does push towards a larger audience, basically, if you have something to present on your YouTube channel. Twitch is much more geared towards streaming itself, so I plan to be a streamer. I don't plan to just produce videos. It would be nice to make some videos to increase the production values. There is a clear difference in quality between just, say, quote unquote, just doing streams and actually producing videos. You can make high production value streams, but the effort you have to put into that is a lot larger. Doing that by yourself is almost impossible. Easiest stuff, quite honestly, is reaction content. I don't like that most of the time. It is very difficult to actually do something that I would consider fair use. Most people are incapable of that. So, that being said, I assume that I won't be able to make a stream tomorrow, because I will be out most of the day. And when I come in, I want to finish building the bed to the point where I have the parts, because even now I won't have the time to finish that. And then afterwards on Sunday, I will be free to do the stream, do the stuff that I want to do, and then do the video, or push forward with the video production. So there will be a stream on Sunday, and it will be Airport CEO. That was a very long-winded way to say that. Anyway, good grief. That being said, I'll see everybody next time. Thank you for joining, or thank you for watching the VOD afterwards. And until Sunday, have a good one. Bye-bye.